Welcome to YOLO Texas, and this is our team of traveling Texans. Ride shotgun with us as we visit breathtaking views, check out heart-racing attractions, and taste mouth-watering foods that only this great state has to offer.
There's tamale in there. I don't know why I was so surprised about that.
Why, you ask? Well, to simply put it, YOLO!
You only live once, Texas.
Hey y'all, welcome to YOLO Texas, the show that gives you an in-depth look at some of the coolest and most interesting spots all around Texas. I'm your host, AC, and first up, if you're like me, you love the cities and the small towns of Texas, but sometimes you just want to get out there and experience the greatest great outdoors of America, am I right? But when we're talking about a state as big as Texas, that's a lot of great outdoors to handle. Now, back in the old days, the only way to see the most remote and beautiful corners of the state was on horseback, but today we're checking out a slightly easier way to get around. Today's YOLO Texas excursion takes us to Hidden Falls Adventure Park just west of Austin. At over 3,000 acres, it's the largest trail system of its kind in all of Texas. But how do you find your way around all these trails? That's right, Hidden Falls Adventure Park is an entire park exclusively designed for off-roading. Whether you're into ATVs, dirt biking, or rock crawling in the family hauler, Hidden Falls has it all. So, after a quick spin to get to know my ride, I met up with one of their guides to get the inside story on Hidden Falls. Give me the sales pitch. What makes Hidden Falls so unique?
Well, for one, our location, we're very centrally located here in the Texas Hill Country. Two, we've got a pretty good sized piece of property. We're about 3,000 acres, and we advertise about 150 some odd miles of trails. So you'd be hard pressed to find another park that has that much land and centrally located.
Yeah. Okay, so what do we got going here today? I know we're gonna maybe doing some mudding or dirt bikes or ATVs. You tell me, what's the terrain like here?
So our terrain's like actually really rocky. We may see some mud today just because we had a little bit of rain, but typically we're pretty hard pressed for mud. We'll definitely find some dust, and we'll find a lot of rocks.
All right, I'm ready for it. And then you talked about the falls, and you talked about the views. We are out in the hill country, so I can only imagine what the views are like here.
Oh, they're fantastic. We've got one of the highest points in the county, and we've got several different falls that all should be flowing today, and we should be able to check them out.
Okay, perfect. Let's get going. What do you say?
Let's do it.
If you haven't been off-roading before, you'll just have to take it from me. It's tough to top when it comes to the fun factor. And one of the great parts of Hidden Falls is that they have different levels of difficulties for riders of all experience levels. So after a spin around the park, plus a trip to the falls that gave the park their name, we took to the Jeep to tackle the vast terrain. Alrighty, we got off the trail and we're taking a little breather because we actually are going to take a look at some of these cabins here. Tell us a little bit more about the accommodations here on the grounds.
Yeah, so we like people to come out and spend the weekend with us. So we offer camping. We've got RV sites with full hookups. We've also got some bunkhouse cabins. They sleep 8. Bring your tent, bring your RV, whatever. Set up and enjoy.
Yeah, and then you can also build campfires out here and have yourself a grand old time. All right, and there's plenty of shade, so nice little break that we had right now. What do you say we go back to those trails?
Let's do it.
Yeah. All in all, not a bad way to spend a day in the Texas sunshine, but Hidden Falls Adventure Park just happens to be right next door to another YOLO Texas destination. So, before we called it a day, we ducked into the Copperhead Creek Shooting Club for a different kind of outdoor recreation.
obviously I'm a Texas girl, and when I found out there was a place for some target practice right next door, I had to check it out. You only live once, right?
Alrighty, I'm here with Craig, the operations manager of Copperhead Creek Shooting Club. And Craig, I have to say, this is a beautiful display that you have here. So what kind of collection do you have here?
Thank you. We have several firearms for rent here. These particular firearms, we have a combination of AR-15, and we have shotguns, pistols, and revolvers.
Awesome, awesome. And I don't know how much of this comes as a surprise, but I've never actually shot a firearm before. So I guess what do you suggest for me to use on my first time around, or for anyone in general at that matter?
We're glad to have you here. We have a lot of novice shooters that join us. I'd suggest today perhaps one of our AR-15s. Very nice firearm. It's very popular, very little recoil, and I think you'll have a lot of fun with that. In addition, we have pistol and we have a shotgun lined up for you that I think you'll enjoy.
Awesome, awesome. I can't wait to get going. What do you say we head to the range and meet David?
Let's go.
Now we made our way over to David, and you're gonna give me pretty much an instructional on how to shoot a gun because, let's be real, I'm not an expert at it by no means.
Thanks, Aerin. I'm definitely going to be able to keep everybody safe here on the range today.
Perfect.
Give you a little instruction, and we're going to shoot some real fun guns here. We have an M16 here for her to shoot.
Okay.
And we'll shoot a little bit in semi-automatic mode, and then we'll flip the switch back and let her go full auto. So go ahead and charge the firearm.
3, 2, 1.
Excellent job. Center mass.
Hey, look at that.
There you go. And let the brass fly.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Holy! Oh my God! I had to take a run. That was awesome. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Holy moly!
After a long day of fun off-road and on the range, I figured it was time to get back on the tarmac. I don't know if I qualify as a rally driver or sharpshooter anytime soon, but I can definitely say Hidden Falls Adventure Park and Copperhead Creek Shooting Club both qualify for YOLO Texas status.
If you want to learn more about scheduling a YOLO Texas adventure for yourself, go to hiddenfallsadventurepark.com and copperheadcreekclub.com to book your visit today. Want to see what YOLO Texas is up to? Then follow us on social media to check out even more YOLO Texas approved adventures or to recommend one of your own. Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas. So if you've been keeping up with the show, you know that I'm both extremely pumped and terrified for our next adventure, which is competing in one of the toughest and muddiest races in the country, Tough Mudder. So in preparation for the race, I got some help from our friends over at Power Park Fitness in Spring Branch, Texas, and trust me, this guy knows what he's doing. Step into Power Park Fitness. Located on the outskirts of San Antonio in Spring Branch, Texas, lays a spacious fitness facility equipped to train even the toughest Spartans out there. So I've always been one to challenge and push myself, and pretty soon I'll be running in this year's Tough Mudder obstacle course alongside some of the most intense athletes. I mean, they're in the best shape of their lives, and me, I got some work to do, but not to worry. I found a place that's going to help me prepare for my upcoming race. First things first, meeting up with owner and American Ninja Warrior qualifier, David Yarder.
So this is Power Park Fitness. We are an obstacle training facility where you get to test your will and your might against obstacles that you've seen on American Ninja Warrior or Tough Mudder or Spartan Race. So I'm going to take you through the Green Mile, which is our outdoor obstacle course. It's 1.75 miles. It has 25 obstacles on it. And we're also going to do a couple American Ninja Warrior obstacles that I think will help prepare you for what you'll see at Tough Mudder. All right, so we just finished the warm-up. We're about to hit the warp wall. It's a very popular American Ninja Warrior obstacle. Tough Mudder will have a variation of it, and your shoes are going to be a little bit muddy, so it could be fairly challenging. So we're going to see if you can give it a go. You're up.
So let's do this.
All right. There you go. Come on, push yourself. Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna save my energy. We're gonna hit the course.
Let's do it.
All right, let's go.
Green Mile time.
Ooh. All right, so that's start, but that is finished, and there's a whole 1.5 miles and 25 obstacles in between. So wish me luck. ready to get going. Woo. And now the moment we've all been waiting for. Let's get ready to rumble!
Do it!
Okay.
Let's hit the green mile.
Ready to go. The Green Mile is actually a little over a mile's distance, loaded with 25 obstacles built to test human agility, speed, and strength through a new strategy of racing.
There you go. Doing great. Yeah! Yeah, the halala.
I know, that's what I'm thinking of.
Hands, core, legs. Second best part about this.
Legs. You still have to hold yourself, too.
There you go. Good.
Yeah, that was amazing. Intense, but amazing and fun.
Definitely. Aerin, you have no idea how tough that obstacle course is for you to make it through all the obstacles that you did. Major props, seriously.
Thank you so much.
Heck yeah.
Guys, if you want to switch up your workout routine, really dig into something that will work every muscle in your body, Power Park Fitness is the place to be. And thank you, David, so much. I think I'm ready for the Tough Mudder.
Thank you guys.
Yeah, YOLO.
YOLO!
This is Tough Mudder, an obstacle course that's equal parts crazy, but certainly fun. Co-founded by a former British counter-terrorism officer, it challenges participants physically and mentally, forcing them to overcome fears of fire, water, electricity, and heights.
All right, so here at Tough Mudder, it is all about teamwork. So that's why I'm joined by Brooke, my teammate, my co-host for today. Brooke, how are you feeling?
I am feeling good. I'm a little nervous, but I'm super excited and ready to do this.
Okay, so as you know, if you watch the show, I've been training for this moment, but Brooke is actually a naturally freakishly good athlete. So I don't know what we're gonna get ourselves.
Compliment.
You're welcome. I don't know what we're getting ourselves into, but what do you say we go ahead and check it out?
Yeah, let's go.
All right.
Woo!
And luckily for us, we got an inside scoop from the event coordinator, Erica.
So we've got a little something for everybody, no matter the fitness level. So you guys seem pretty fit, so don't worry. We've got sort of adult versions of things that you know, like Arctic Enema, which is essentially a giant bathtub full of thousands of pounds of ice. So it's nice and hot, it'll cool you down. And then we've got our new signature obstacle that's somewhere behind me. It's called Happy Ending. It takes a number of people to help you get up, and then you slide your way down to your orange headband and your beer. So I think you guys will do it really well. You'll be great, but we do need to like deck you out. You kind of blend into the crowd right now. We can fix that though.
Every team needs coordinating outfits, right? And once we selected our official mud uniform, it was time for the main event.
YOLO, you only live once. Like that.
Hey y'all, welcome back to YOLO Texas, where we are getting ready for our Tough Mudder. 10 miles, 20 obstacles, and a whole lot of mud standing between us and YOLO Texas greatness. Okay, monkey.
Look at those guts. She's got some muscle.
Yes, Aerin.
You got it! Yes! You got it!
This monkey is not going to get the best of me.
You got it! Yeah! Swing! You got it! One more time, swing! You got it! Go! Get it! Go! You got it! Swing! Number 4! Yes! You got it! You got it!
From one obstacle to the next, at 60 feet wide, 30 feet long, and chest deep water, the Block Ness monster requires every bit of help in order to keep the blocks rotating. electric shock therapy in the middle of the hill country.
I'm actually terrified. I'm shaking.
Electroshock therapy. Yep, there is real high voltage and live electricity dangling through every wire, ready for its next victim. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
That tastes so bad.
All right, so this next one is called Everest, and it requires a ton of teamwork. You know,
But teamwork makes the dream work.
let's do this.
I don't know how I'm gonna compete with that. Do you have any advice for me? It's like running up the wall. She's telling me just to run up the wall. I got it. Here we go.
Don't stop running! Don't stop running!
Yay, we finished. Brooke, how you feeling?
I'm so excited, so proud of this. I can't believe we just did that. It's definitely YOLOTX worthy.
You're absolutely right, and I just want to say I'm so glad that you came because I wouldn't have been able to do it without you.
Of course.
Awesome job.
Nice. Hey, but seriously, where are the showers?
And where's the beer?
And the beer.
All in all, we can finally say that we are true Tough Mudders. Plus, any race that hands you a cold beer at the finish line is definitely our kind of race. Feeling up to the challenge of competing in a Tough Mudder race near you? Check out their website at toughmudder.com for more details on their next event. Hey y'all, welcome back to the show. So you may not know, but May is Military Appreciation Month. There's Memorial Day, Military Spouse Appreciation Day, and each year on the third Saturday of May is Armed Forces Day. Now here at YOLO Texas, we love all of our servicemen and women, so for our next trip, we're heading to Military City, USA, and obviously with a nickname like that, you know the folks in San Antonio are gonna throw one heck of a party to show our appreciation at the annual Armed Forces River Parade. Naturally, the setting for this particular parade is San Antonio's Riverwalk, so we sent YOLO Texas team member Miranda to check out the home to iconic sites, dozens of restaurants, and just a few championship parades over the years.
But today we are not celebrating the Spurs, but those in uniform who serve our country for the 7th Annual Armed Forces River Parade.
Free to the public and featuring live bands and 25 floats featuring all 5 branches of our armed services, this parade is sure to be a good time.
So I'm with one of the people behind that good time, Maggie Thompson, the Executive Director of the San Antonio Riverwalk Association. Maggie, thank you so much for meeting with us here today. So there are tons of parades that take place here along the Riverwalk. What makes this one today so special?
What makes it so special is we are now officially Military City, USA. San Antonio has been officially designated that, and this is our opportunity to honor the military.
So families coming in to check out the parade, what can they expect to see?
Every branch of the military has their own float. They play their song, and it's just so heartfelt when they go through. It just makes your heart stop.
Up next, we met with Nate Boyer, Grand Marshal of the parade, to chat about his honorary title and his connection to the Alamo City.
You know, I think it's from my time serving in the military. I mean, I was fortunate to serve in the Army Special Forces, which is known as the Green Berets. And then my connection to Texas, you know, being fortunate enough to play for the Longhorns. Played in a couple Alamo Bowls out here and used to drill when I was in the Texas National Guard out of Camp Bolus. I got a big connection to San Antonio. I think it's just great to be back. It's a great city.
Alright guys, so I got here a little early to get a good seat at On the Bend Oyster Bar and Lounge. I have my view, I have my shade, and my water mist, and I'm trying one of their signature cucumber jalapeno margaritas, and guys, it is so good. But before we get started, let's take a stroll and meet some of our neighbors.
Along the Riverwalk, there were folks from all over Texas and beyond coming out to show their support and appreciation. What do you look forward to the most watching the parade?
Well, being a Marine, I want to see the Marines. When I was serving in Vietnam, I realized it didn't matter what branch of service you were in, and we need each other. And there is no way that I would have survived without the other armed forces.
We are from Gonzales, Texas, home of Come and Take It. We have 4 girls and their family members who are veterans riding on the float today.
All right, guys, I'm not gonna lie, it feels pretty awesome to see this. All these men and women who sacrifice a lot to serve our country, and for everyone coming out to say thank you, it's pretty cool.
All in all, it was a humbling and patriotic good time for everyone. Big thanks to the folks at the Armed Forces River Parade for making it happen, and of course, to all of our men and women in uniform. So whether you come from a military background or not, definitely put this one on your list.
Interested in reading about the history of Armed Forces Day? Visit the link below to learn more. All right, that is all the time we have here today on YOLO Texas. Make sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And remember, it's a big world, so get out and explore it. You know what they say, you only live once, Texas. We'll see y'all next time.